Haiti. So let's give them a hand. And, they were Todd and Mike Wright and Jim Chambers and who's our other? Jeremy Milliken was also was a part of that trip. And they got to go with the men's group from Bellevue Baptist and go hang out in Haiti for a week and did some great work. But I asked Todd just to share a little bit about how he thought the week went, what they got of it, what the Lord did and showed them that week.
All right, when we was going to the meetings at Bellevue, we kind of heard what we was going to go be doing. It was possibly some block land, possibly some rubbing down on concrete walls and some electrical work. I know neither of those three, but Jim's an experienced electrician, and my thing's construction, painting. And I know Mike's real good with lawn maintenance and stuff. And we got down there and the whole situation changed. We found out that, they asked anybody can paint here. Two of us could paint. Of course, Jim was on the electrical team, and they were in and out of this project. I mean, they were all around it. It was a school they've been working on for 5 years. And I think just the four of us helped make an incredible impact on the progress of that school. Mike was in and out helping the guys with the block land, doing some other things, and just reaching out to the children. They just flocked to him like birds. It was incredible to see. More important than the work we went to go do, we got to reach out to the Haitians themselves. Some of the ones that were affected by the earthquake, another mission team last year sometime, they went down there and built 1,500 temporary structures for them to live in, right out of the city of Port-au-Prince where the earthquake did the most damage. We got to go one night and we bagged up 50-pound bags of rice. We split it down into 5-pound bags. And 2 days later, we got to go half a day and hand out to 450 different families in small groups and got to pray over these families with an interpreter. That right there was really impacting. And the people just reaching out to the love they did when you're coming in and can I pray for you? Ask them, can I pray for their family? Yes. They knew who Jesus was and they wanted that prayer. They was hungry for it. And going to a couple different church services, like Honduras, it's Spanish. Don't know much. Here, it's Haitian Creole. Don't know any of that. But you go to church and you hear them people crying out in their hunger for God in their praise and worship. I can understand amen and hallelujah, and I can feel their heartfelt praise. And you dive right on into that when you're in the middle of that. And I think all of us just worked incredibly well together. We became a unit, fit with the guys at Bellevue, some of the men I've never met, but then we all drew really close together, and it was really impacting, and it was just really incredible. And another time at the same school we was working at, it's all youths, teenagers and under, down to the smallest ones. They don't never get to eat lunch because it costs $450 to feed that school for one day. That school can't afford that. But we was able to go down there and cook them a hot meal for one day. And we got to serve them hand in hand, every one of them. And that in itself, that and feeding those people and just receiving and reaching out and making a kid smile was more important than any construction work that we did. Amen. And everything we did was to God's glory. I've always heard that you got to love what you do in order for it not to be work at all. And I think we all realized that our boss was God, we were serving Him, and we had a great time with it. Amen. Thank God.